Good morning, good afternoon to everyone, and welcome to our event. Today we talk about Oracle Code Assist, and you will learn about this tool, a lot of cool things about this tool and how it can help you build smarter applications. So stay tuned because you will see a lot of demos in this event. My name is Violeta. I'm a digital adoption manager. Today will be one of your hosts, and I'm happy to announce that we are joined by Wojciech Pluta, who is the director in the technical product marketing team, and by John Karasoulos, who is an application development specialist. So, Wojciech, John, would you like to show up and say a few things about yourself? And then we can move along with the event.
Hello, hi, nice to meet you all. I'm looking forward to the presentation.
Thank you.
Hi from my side, nice to meet you. Welcome to this session of Code Assist. Hopefully everyone will be very interesting to this platform after the session.
An important note regarding the demos we are going to showcase today. So bear in mind that they are not showing any real data. So we created, let's say, purely fictive data to share. So keep that in mind. That they, of course, they were created for only showcasing purposes. One more note regarding the recordings we are sharing on the on-demand page and on YouTube. Bear in mind that if you choose to watch any of our sessions recordings in the future, there might be some differences in the Cloud Console menu because we enhance our products on a regular basis. I think that was all on my side. Wojciech, over to you.
Thank you, Violeta, for the intro. Yes, let me share my screen. Hopefully everybody can hear me okay. So yes, let's begin. So Oracle Code Assist, build application faster with AI. So this is the what we're going to talk about today. So I'm going to do a little intro in terms of our thinking and how we sort of come around in terms of what we want to deliver in terms of the product and capability. And then John is going to take us through a couple of use cases where he's going to show the product and talk about how it can be used to speed up your development lifecycle. So you can see, thank you for all the answers on the polls. So I think it's very interesting to see that a lot of you are already either using or considering using this kind of tools. So hopefully we can get some interesting insights for yourself. So moving on, so we're going to start with obviously a safe harbor statement, just to kind of manage your expectations. We're going to talk about the beta product at the moment, so it's still in development, but I'll give you a couple of seconds to read through that. Awesome, let's take it away then. So what we're seeing essentially, and this is based out of our internal survey, is that in today's development environment, we're seeing that obviously there's the projects are becoming more complex, and deadlines are tighter, and the demand for high quality code is high, right? So which means it's quite hard to keep up with the rise in the expectations. We've seen that developers like yourselves and anybody that builds any solutions are facing challenges that you can't spend enough time to actually write and do the things that you love, which is writing code and improving existing code. We are being asked to work on attend a lot of meetings. Some of the non-value activities are also taking us away of the things that we like. I'm personally a developer. I love building stuff. I love testing new technologies, and I can see that myself, that more and more there's essentially less code being written, even though this is solely what I enjoy to do. We also seeing in the market is that the optimization of the development process is crucial, because we are facing skill shortages. Finding qualified developers for the businesses can be challenging, especially with the niche specialized skills. The fast-paced environments, continuous pressure and so on, also has an impact in terms of, relentless pressure on the deadlines and projects, and potentially leading to burnouts and so on, and being always on. So and the quality of work is also, impacted by that, and the deadlines is everything. It seems to be for yesterday. So that's essentially from the macro factors what we're seeing and what we're trying to also take into consideration when we build this product out. What we're seeing is, like, obviously the revolutionary technologies like AI also require a little bit of change in the way we do things, because we didn't get the full benefit of cars by replacing horses, right? We had to create the car-centric infrastructure, and what, as a company as a whole, having this fast car wouldn't let you, you wouldn't be able to drive it very fast without the right roads and so on. So as a whole, what we are looking at is how we can, create a holistic ecosystem that allows us to create AI-centric enterprise development infrastructure. So that means, choosing the best tools for building the right type of applications as well that are powered by AI and so on. So in terms of the code assist, which is what we're going to talk about today. So essentially, this is our code companion. It is planned to be released as part of the plugin that is going to live within the IntelliJ IDE and Visual Studio Code. It is powered by the LLMs running on Oracle Cloud Infrastructure, and it is optimized and fine-tuned for Java, SuiteScript, which is the NetSuite development language. We're going to train it on the PL SQL, because since the announcement we did back in March, a lot of people are asking about this, and obviously we're going to make sure that it's capable of leveraging the Oracle Cloud Infrastructure. We're looking at, I guess, the key capabilities in terms of generating code, annotations, code summaries, test cases, and essentially chat functionality, where you can, within your IDE, have a conversation with this companion. The reason why, I guess, we're looking at this is, like, what we're seeing is, like, in the market is that the benefits of AI tools based on the latest survey is around increasing productivity. So if we can, streamline things like creation of the documentations and debugging and testing, and helping, which we believe that the big impact that this is going to drive, it's going to help you build things faster and more efficiently. So that's, I guess, from the code companion perspective. But like I said, we're looking, how we can transform application development with AI. So there's many things like the code assist, but that we also have in our bag. So we're looking at Apex, which is our low-code environment, and how we can embed the AI assistant in there. We're looking at different things with regards to Java as well, and tools and libraries. We're looking into and releasing various capabilities that help you, bring AI to your data. And this is particularly with our Oracle database, 23AI, with the vector search and all the capabilities that we're doing there. We have our Heatwave Gen AI, which is essentially is how you can run LLMs inside your MySQL database with the vector stores, and also we're releasing a fair bit of the agents. So we released the RAG agent and announced it a month ago, but we're also looking at some other ways of how we can release them to market. And then finally, the last pillar is all about, deploying and scaling apps anywhere. And this is where we're looking at various capabilities within the OCI AI infrastructures. That includes GPUs, ARM, CPUs, bare metal machines, our RDMA network, and how we make sure that they are very fast and working in synchronous with our OCI superclusters, distributed cloud, and our OCI Kubernetes engine as well. So this is sort of helping us to create that AI-centric enterprise architecture and infrastructure of services. So let's dive a little bit deeper into the Oracle Code Assist itself. So with my pleasure, I would like to now pass it on to John, who's going to give you an overview of some of the how the product looks like and run you through a couple of demos.
Thank you very much, Wojciech. I really appreciate this introduction. Is very important for all of us to understand better what is Code Assist. So, in a nutshell, Code Assist is an AI code companion that is offered currently in a form of a plugin that is close and inside of currently two of the most common and used IDE tools, namely IntelliJ and Visual Studio Code, VS Code. So this plugin is optimized as we speak, and of course the LLM model that is support this plugin for Java, SQL, and Oracle NetSuite, and of course all of Oracle Cloud Infrastructure SDKs. And the LLM that we are talking is running currently in Oracle Cloud Infrastructure. So allow me to share with you initially my IntelliJ environment that you can see here on my right side. I have previously installed Oracle Code Assist. So Oracle Code Assist is the plugin, as you can see now, I'm opening, that has namely two tabs that can be used. First is the chat, where you can interact with the plugin. So I can interact, and the plugin will actually reply back to me that is here to help me. And there is the solutions tab. Inside the solutions, actually, the platform is going to perform the first 5 different features, that is capable of doing specifically on the Java language. So as you can see, I have opened a Java project on which I have created a class, a main class. And once I have created my main class and I have activated my plugin, you can see that I have the possibility of providing unit tests, generate automatically unit tests for my code, generate the documentation of my class or of the method that I'm working on, explain to me what is about, how my code has been developed, and what is his conceptual design inside the overall project. And also I can possibly add my method into my chat and start interacting with the platform. So for this very simple example, previously I have created this class and I just typed what I want and what I expect to from the plugin to generate for me. So I want to create an array list, add numbers from up and to 1 from 1 up to 5, and print out this list elements into the console. So why not? Let's click on the right side, and as you can see, I can generate code. And by generate code, see on the right side, the platform provides me a solution. So it seems nice and I can accept it. So by accepting the solution, as you can see, it has been added inside my my main class, and I can test it, or even I can improve it. So inside, for this class, I can generate unit test, generate documentation, and explain everything. But let's say that I'm not very pleased of the outcome that I have received initially, and let's put it again inside or copy it as it is and put it inside add to chat and ask that this is very well, but please could you refactor for me this code, and I want it into the latest JTK that I'm very pleased to work on. So let's say into JTK 21. And what is going to happen is that the chat is going to provide me solution. So for this, it's going to propose that these are the latest features that I can leverage from the JTK 21, and this could be a solution for my problem. So I can copy and replace everything with my solution, my latest solution. And of course, this iteration can continue over and over again. So let me again show some previously work that I have done, and let's try to see what is feasible of doing using this platform. So as I explained you before, the Code Assist is a plugin. You can interact through the chat channel. The chat channel will allow you to provide any questions that you want to ask, and the generation of the new code, the unit testing, or the explanation of what is inside your code is going to be offered inside the solution tab. Of course, you can use simple language to describe what you want to generate from the platform, assess what was the solution, and use it and copy it inside your environment. So let's see some different use cases for a Java application that allows you to get attributes from Oracle Cloud Infrastructure, and we are going to use a very simple Pojo class. So for this example, we're going to see all the different 4 features of the tool. So generate code, just explain what we want to do inside this entity. We can always accept the code or the solution that the platform is offering to us, and then we can ask for details instead generating additional code, or even if we want to create new methods, always generate code, review the outcome, generate unit test, and explain what we have created. All this approach is going to improve our velocity of developing new code, improve our consistency, and everything is currently offered around Java, SQL, and Oracle NetSuite. So, as I explained before, the feature of generate code is followed by generate the documentation. So the platform is capable of understanding the context of your code and provide you the necessary documentation to describe what you have created. Also, many times people are, when we're developing Java applications, we need also to provide the necessary unit test, and it's a very useful tool to allow for the platform to generate automatically the required unit test and create also all the necessary infrastructure, so the files, and put the files inside the project automatically and verify that what you have built before is according to your standards. So faster, better, and around Java, SQL, NetSuite, although all the infrastructure that runs behind the LLM models inside Oracle Cloud. So let me go to another example. And into this example, we will try to, Okay. Into this example, we're going to see very fast how someone can leverage the platform to create a very simple application from scratch. So Oracle Code Assist allows us really to describe what we want to create in plain language, allows the platform to generate the initial code that is going to provide exactly what we have described. With prompt engineering, we can fine-tune what exactly we want to have as an outcome, perform any debugging and improve the quality of our code, and of course, create all the necessary test cases, documentation, and finally run a very simple way and very intuitive way, the way that we currently implement our Java applications. So as the example I described before, we can also upgrade our existing code. For instance, you might have code that is old or written on a standard that is not acceptable by your organization. So you can always request from the platform to provide you solutions in terms of what is the version of your Java or what is the approach or the framework that you want to work with, and adopt the solution, or either create something that is based on the proposal of Oracle Code Assist. What we have seen up until now was mainly around Java applications and Java projects that are running inside either IntelliJ or Visual Studio Code, VS Code. But let's see what else you can do. The other platform that we have, the other programming language that we have optimized our model is Oracle SuiteScript that's used inside Oracle NetSuite platforms. So for this use case, for this example, let me show you how you can create a new project in Suite Cloud, generate the required SuiteScript for a specific use case using Oracle Code Assist inside your ID, inside either your Visual Studio Code or IntelliJ. And finally, what would be the outcome inside a NetSuite platform? So into this example, we want to have a summary of customer interactions that help us understand what is the behavior of our customers. We can ask from inside the chat to create a script that is going to generate a summary of the records. Oracle Code Assist, as it's optimized for NetSuite and SuiteScript, is going to provide us for a solution and also describe to us what has been created. And of course, if we accept this proposal, then we can paste everything inside our environment. This example is inside Visual Studio Code, VS Code. And even if we do not quite understand what is the concept that we're trying to create, we can always ask to explain to us what has been created and why. And this is the final outcome. So SuiteScript is capable of accepting our NetSuite code scripts and very quickly and very easily create any customizations around our platform. The next example that I would like to share with you is around SQL. So this use case, we're trying to explain data model using the SQL Developer plugin that is, for instance, inside VS Code ID. And once we have understood what is the data model of our scheme of our data repository, then we're able to ask questions like create test payloads with Oracle Code Assist, or even how to extend our database with additional functionality and our schema. So let's see in a brief moment how you can use Code Assist to this environment. Again, this example is based on Visual Studio Code, where we leverage using Oracle SQL Developer plugin, allow us to connect to databases and see for inside our database, inside our schema, a specific entity, a specific table. We want to understand what is this table for and how it is used. So we are going to assess its SQL script that creates this table. And what we need to do now is open our code assist chat, copy the SQL that creates this code, and ask him to tell me more about this data model. And we paste this part of SQL code. And what actually comes as a result is explain to us exactly also what this table is doing, but also the context overall, says that to create and to manage data from Formula One simulation. So based on this context, we can start creating, for instance, test payloads, and the platform is going to provide us, as it knows how to create this payload and the context around this table, a sample of data. On top of that, we can expand our features of our data by providing, for instance, asking to create examples of how we can leverage spatial data spatial features of Oracle database, and have some examples on this. And of course, all of this can continue with additional features of Oracle machine learning and so on. Hopefully, with these small examples, we had a first idea of what is Code Assist plugin and how you can use it. Thank you very much. Back to you, Wojciech.
Thank you, John, for your demo. Yes, this sort of sets the context in terms of how you could potentially use it to aid your development life cycle. So as you can see, we're trying to make it available in the IDs of your choice. We're trying to make sure that all the other plugins that we already have in the market are being considered. So things like the SQL developer, as well as any extensions with regards to the OCI itself. So so we're certainly looking at various ways and use cases of how it can aid and help people build applications. Yep, and I think just going back, so I think we're seeing that as a broader as I said, the Stack Overflow survey has been released recently regards the the expectations of and the benefits of AI tools. So I think the productivity is certainly the one at the top. So our poll is actually pretty so I think we got 76% also leaning towards that. So I think we're certainly using that as a way of like, how do we make the design decisions that support that? So hopefully and adding it into your ecosystem of within your ID with your plugins, we want to make sure that you obviously can build without leaving your sort of your tool of your choice. So at the moment that's also where our roadmap is going. So just switching up a little bit in terms of where it actually sits, the Code Assist as a service. So as Oracle, we have a layer now, various layers of the AI services that we provide, both from the service offering. So and Code Assist is essentially going to be sitting within that space. So just like we have the generative AI, the agents, and some of our traditional AI services, this is where we're seeing where we're going to position the Code Assist as a product itself. It is going to be something that you have available as a service at your disposal. And then so very quickly in terms of how it actually works, I think we touched a little bit on it earlier. So as I mentioned, our model is fine-tuned on diverse data sets. So we're using some of our IP and our internal projects, the bigger projects, to actually ensure that the outputs that you're getting are highly capable and tailored to the needs of yourself. So we're applying things like the supervised instruction fine-tune SFFT, so which is essentially we show the model lots of examples of coding instructions and how and explain how to code and write this tests for it. So it's like a teacher showing how to solve problems steps by step. So we're doing that approach. And then we also create synthetic made-up data to help it learn, and with regards to what good code looks like and so on. In terms of the data strategies, we building we focus on the coding skills like writing code, documentation, and so that's essentially what we're trying to embed in terms of the learnings itself. And like I mentioned, we're using some of the real big coding projects, like the Java from Oracle projects, and picked up the best ones and we fed it for it to learn from. And like I said, then we're adding some additional synthetic data on top of that. And then we perform strong LLMs for evaluation, judging, and filtering. So we're using various smart computer bodies to judge the filter and the learning process that ensures with best coding practices. So all of that we're trying to do to obviously make sure that Code Assist becomes a fantastic helper for writing and understanding code. And like I said, it is sort of targeting our own Oracle ecosystem. But please remember, by the end of the day, it is a large language model. To a certain extent, you can ask him any questions, and it will be able to a certain extent, answer them as well. So if you have some questions about the YAML and how to set up your manifest and so on, it will also understand that context, right? So it will have that level of understanding, as well as being very skilled on the actual Oracle products itself. So that's worth mentioning. One thing worth also calling out is that the way we set it up is that we do not collect personal identifiable information. We don't store any code snippets provided by the customers in prompt. Essentially, we just take the prompt that is encrypted, and then when we finished and the satisfactory response has been provided, the user prompt is deleted. Right? So we in that sense we are making sure that we are adhering to the security and so on. Obviously, we have one of the biggest customers in the enterprise space with regards to so security for us is a huge thing, and we respect the privacy requirements. So I think worth mentioning that out. So for yourself, but yeah, like I said again, our use cases is all about making you as efficient as possible. So I mentioned, so there is actually a blog that we released. There's also this page that I will put into chat. That is essentially where you can go and you can sign up, and where is my chat window? Where you can essentially go and sign up to the to all of the, I don't know, guys, can you just, my chat windows, oh there it is, okay. Where we can check it out. You can see the demo that John just played. You can also learn more about the data program itself. It is available only in beta at the moment, right? So you can't get access to it unless you sign up, and if product team reaches out, then you can't get access to it. So so that's the main thing to consider here, is that we want to make it right. We want to make sure that it's delivering the right answers, that it works for yourself within your use cases. So that's why we essentially started by releasing it internally. We have over 20,000 developers, or so we essentially run internal beta first to ensure that we have the type of the outputs we're getting is good enough for us to start reaching out to others like yourselves. So that's our sort of approach to make sure that the way we do it is the right way, and in context of delivering value to yourself within your use cases and so on. So that's the main sort of driver for us in terms of how we want to go to market and make this available. Right. So I think that is it in terms of the presentation itself. I will very quickly bring your attention to a useful resource. I don't know if you are aware, but we also, back beginning of the year, we released a new page on our oracle.ai, where you can actually have a look at various AI solutions, which are essentially use cases that allow you to build real world scenarios that are using Oracle AI services to tackle potential your use cases here and now, right? So we're talking about, we work with our various teams internally, work with our customers, pre-sales, and so on. We identified over 60 solutions at the moment, and we're continuously adding more that are focusing about here and now how Oracle can deliver value to your business right now. So we have things considering, across all three of the stack layers that I mentioned earlier, from the AI services, database, and infrastructure. And essentially you can find the demo videos, getting started, so source code, tutorial videos as well. So make sure, if you're interested in building any solutions, we are trying to add new ones continuously. So yeah, definitely go and check it out, and let us know what you think through either the GitHub pages or on the Slack. There is a whole bunch of stuff there, from fine-tuning, deploying stuff on Kubernetes using AI to train models and chatbots or RAGs, inferencing, and so on. So it's a very rich resource, and we committed to maintain it and add more to it. And recently we added a few use cases with regards to the heat wave. So it's certainly something that we putting a lot of focus on, and we want to add even more going forward. So make sure to check it out, and then let us know and try some of the services there. Okay, so that's it from me. I will monitor some of the questions. There's been a lot of interesting questions coming through, and I will pass it on to Violetta now, I believe.
Thank you. Thank you, Wojciech. One moment. I would like to share my screen. 1 second. So thank you very much for the presentation and for the demos. I hope that our customers joining us today enjoyed everything we covered on Oracle Code Assist. So some reactions would be nice to see. Let us know if you enjoyed the session today. So before we end the call, I would like to mention to you where you can find us for joining to upcoming events. So first of all, there is the Free Cloud Coaching events page. You have the link on chat and on Q&A. and on the Oracle developer events page. So both places we use for posting the upcoming cloud coaching events that are happening every Wednesday. As some of you might already be aware about this, every time you will see a demo, every time you'll see a tech demo actually, and we try to build these events based on your needs. Next week, because you voted a lot, the Oracle document, OCI document understandings, and we tried to listen to your voice. We scheduled this event for next Wednesday. So if you'd like to join us, you can find the registration page on our events page, on the developers events page. We are about to release the November events soon. So keep an eye on these two places and sign in depending on what service you would like to learn more about. So because I said we are listening to your voice, I think it's a good moment now to launch the last poll of today's event, which is asking you what other topics you'd like to see next. One quick note here is that whatever you vote today, you will see in, let's say, January, February timeframe, because we usually build these events way in advance, because we engage with a lot of teams internally. Like, as you could see today, we engage with technical product marketing. Sometimes we engage with product management teams and also the specialist teams. So this is one of the reasons why we need to work way in advance in producing these events live every week. So let's see. Let me check what was the session that was voted the most. I think it's AI and application innovation, of course, because we are in an AI and application innovation call currently, and that's very good that you voted this. And we promise that you will see a lot of topics into that will fall down into this area. In December, there are, I think, 2 planned, and also another one in January. That's for sure. Okay, so I'm going to quickly share the results. I see that some of you voted as well the Oracle Database 23 AI and how to build OCI generative AI services. And because you voted that, I wanted to share that one of the featured solutions that is actually available on the AI Solutions Hub page that Wojciech mentioned earlier is also available for you to test live on the OCI Community EMEA Slack workspace. So this Oracle Cloud Adoption Bot was fully built on Oracle Database 23 AI and OCI Generative AI services. Feel free to leverage this opportunity, test it, and let us know any feedback, whether it is, I don't know, positive or not, because we are continuously working on improving the bot. So any feedback coming from you is greatly appreciated. How you can find it? You can find it on the, as I said, on the OCI community workspace under the apps tab. You just need to click /command chatbot and your question, and it will give you a straight answer on the go. And the use case was also presented, I think, 2 weeks ago in a live cloud coaching event, and it is available for you to test and run on the Oracle Live Labs platform. So if you join us on Slack, you can find there the recording of this session. You can find also the link to the workshop that we built. So feel free to go there and check any of the materials that you are interested in learning about the chatbot use case. Here is another slide with a lot of other documentation available to you. As I said, a copy of this presentation that you saw today will be shared on the Slack channel. In case you cannot join us on Slack, of course, you have the possibility to request it via email. So if you'd like to get a copy of the slides, feel free to email us at the email that you see now on the screen, which is contact-tcx-emea_ww@oracle.com. All right, let me see. Team, is there any other questions we need to answer live, or I think you covered them all? Many thanks for doing so.
We're okay,
I think we're okay now. All right. So a copy of the recording will be shared with you tomorrow on Slack, and on Friday you will get it also via email. If you'd like to keep the conversation going with John and Wojciech and also our team, feel free to join the OCI Community EMEA Slack workspace, and we hope to see you all there. With that, I would like to thank you all for joining us. Thank you, John and Wojciech, for being here today with us and for presenting at Cloud Coaching. We hope to have you back soon. And with that, I would like to wish you to enjoy the rest of the afternoon and take care of yourself. Bye-bye.